when I was coming here today, somebody took my parking spot. I'm not sure who it is. But welcome. I'm the associate pastor here. My full-time gig is I'm the department chair and professor of sociology at Clark College. So I'm a bivocational person. When describing Southminister to people, I've been here 14 years. And when I'm talking to about Southminister to prospective members, I often equate this place as a mall. There is something here for everyone. If you hang around, you will soon find your own niche. So to share with you a few of the things that came to my mind just this morning, in the spirit of David Letterman, I thought I would share with you the top 5 reasons I have remained engaged at Southminister over the last 14 years. First reason, our commitment to education and global awareness. Southminister has often felt like a seminar. We are not a place that you'll find a lot of answers. We live in the question. As long as you are open and affirming, almost every theology is found in this place. We sponsor the Jesus Seminar every year, which brings in top theologians and scholars to keep us abreast to theology concerns. We brought in John Dominic Crossan last spring as a community outreach, and we've held many forums on the issue of homelessness and also transgender identities and so forth. We also have a very vibrant youth program. We send about 15 to 25 youth plus adults every year on mission. We've been to Cuba twice, Spokane 7 times as we partner with the Westminster House in Spokane and labor in the most impoverished neighborhood in the state of Washington. We've been to Alaska twice, San Francisco, Ghost Ranch, New Mexico, and New Orleans. In June 2020, we expect to take 22 youth and 6 adults to Puerto Rico for disaster relief. And we'll be sending a team of 12 youth and adults to Cameroon, Africa to work on economic development in the spring of 2021. One caveat here, Southminister is truly a regional church. Of the 23 high school youth that are on our current roster, they attend 17 different high schools. From Hillsboro to Scappoose to Lake Oswego to Northeast Portland, North Portland, Tualatin, Beaverton. Last year I planned a kidnap bowling event for high school youth. I literally spent 9 hours driving to kidnap youth and take them home. We don't do that event very often. The fourth reason I remain engaged at Southminister is our commitment to creativity and the arts and earth care. Many of you have heard about the celebration of creativity. It's an art show. The entire church is transformed into an art studio. We take in well over $100,000 every year. Most of it goes to the artists, but much of it goes to a scholarship fund that we've created and into the community. In response to our local school district eliminating art and music programs about 10 years ago, Southminister ran its own music, art, and drama program for about 8 years, largely funded by the celebration of creativity. We are also a certified earth care congregation And we have a task force of people working to shape climate change policy. Third reason I still remain engaged, our commitment to ministries such as Family Promise. One of the programs that Pastor John has helped us launch is what we call Family Promise, as a response to the lack of homeless shelters in Washington County. And after sponsoring many community forums on the issue, we have partnered with 7 community churches. And once every 2 months, we transform our church into a homeless shelter for a whole week. We house 3 families every 2 months on a rotating basis. In many ways, this experience has transformed our awareness and connection to the real world. Another reason that I aim to remain here at Southminister is our commitment to interfaith connections. We are a community of many connections. Certainly, we have partnered with the Shia Muslims from across the street, hosting them and participating with them in the celebration of Ramadan. We have a joint potluck with them just next Saturday night if anyone wants to come and join us. Over the years, we have also maintained our connection with Sunni Muslims in the Bilal Mosque. We also host the Sai Baba religious group that meets here every Sunday night for worship. And we do such things like children caroling every winter with them. I've never laughed so much and had so much fun than I have with my Indian friends in Sai Baba. Also inspired by St. Mark's Presbyterian Church and Barbara Campbell, we are now working on launching an Abraham's Tent program for children, which is a joint program of Jewish, Islamic, and Christian traditions. We hope to launch that this summer. And then finally, the top reason that keeps me engaged at Southminister is our unwavering commitment to equity and inclusion. We were the congregation, as you know, that largely paved the way for our Presbytery and our denomination to ordain lesbian and gay individuals. And we continue to wave our banner and strive toward inclusive practices for all of God's people. Sometimes, as you may know, we have been protested for being too liberal or too progressive, whatever that means. But I can tell you that in the heart of hearts for the people of Southminister, it's not that we're liberal or progressive. We are reformed and always reforming. We are just beggars showing others where we found bread. Just like all of you as our partners in the Presbytery. We are all reformers, and so we welcome you, fellow reformers, to this place. And if you need anything from either John or I or anyone with the Southminister badge, please come and let us know what you need. Thank you for being here.